Hello everyone, this is Josel again. How's everything going? So, right now I'm having my break time, so that means I have some time to make a short English lesson video for you guys, okay? So, for today's video, we are going to expand your English knowledge again by practicing how to construct active voice and passive voice sentences. Now, what are those two? The active voice and passive voice are the two different ways to structure a sentence in English. Also, these two can change the focus of the sentence and change the way information is presented. So, let's talk about the first one, the active voice. What is it? So, the active voice sentence is generally more straightforward and direct. Now, when the sentence is in the active form, the subject comes first, okay? The subject is the doer of the action, and it typically comes at the beginning of the sentence, okay? To make it easy or to make it simple, just remember this structure. For the active sentence, remember subject plus the verb plus the object. Okay, so one more time, subject plus verb plus object is active voice sentence. Okay, so I have prepared some examples for you. Let's have the first one. The cat chased the mouse. Okay, the cat chased the mouse. Remember our structure, subject plus verb plus object. Okay, now in the sentence, the cat chased the mouse. The cat is the subject, okay? And then the cat is the one performing the action. And what is the verb there? Chased, okay? The cat is the one performing the action of chasing the mouse. The mouse is the object, okay? Now let's have example number 2. Okay, so for example number 2, she wrote a beautiful song. Okay, now what is the subject in that sentence? She. Okay, and what is the verb in that sentence? Wrote. Okay, now the last one is for the object, a beautiful song. Okay, she wrote a beautiful song. So the subject, she, okay, she is the one performing the action, which is wrote, okay? And then the object comes last, which is a beautiful song, okay? Now let's have the third one. The chef prepares delicious meals every day. Okay, now in that sentence, what is the subject? The chef, okay? And then what is the verb? Prepares. Now what is the object? Delicious meals, okay? Remember for the active sentence, okay, remember the structure. Subject plus verb plus object, okay? And then we have the passive voice. Now, a passive voice can make the sentence sound more formal or objective, okay? In a passive voice sentence, the subject of the sentence is the one that receives the action, okay? Now, remember the structure, object plus verb plus subject, okay? In the passive voice, the object comes first, and then the subject comes at the end, or sometimes it doesn't mention at all, okay? So let's use the examples that we had earlier. Let's just change it from active to passive, okay? Now let's have the first one. The mouse was chased by the cat. Okay, So again, object first. Okay, the mouse was chased, that's the verb, by the cat. Okay, now let's try not to mention the subject at all. Number 2, a beautiful song was written. Now in that sentence, I did not mention who performed the action. Okay, I did not mention that she did that. Okay, in our active sentence. Okay, now number 3, delicious meals are prepared every day. Okay, so again, I did not mention the doer of the action. Okay, if you don't want to mention the subject, then it's fine. But if you want to mention the subject, then it's fine as well. So let's just have a quick review, okay, before we go. So just remember that in an active voice, the emphasis is on the doer of the action. Okay, remember the structure for the active voice: subject plus verb plus object. That's active. And now for the passive voice, the emphasis is on the receiver of the action. Okay, and then remember the structure: object plus verb plus the subject. Okay, don't forget that. So I think that's it for today. As usual, thank you so much for joining me here today as we explore the differences between the active voice and passive voice sentences. Okay, and just remember to use them both in your writing and verbal communication correctly, okay, so that you'll be able to convey your message effectively. Okay, just keep on practicing, keep on learning, and keep exploring the world of language. Okay, now I'd love to hear from you. Have you used active or passive voice in your writing projects or in your just a regular conversation with your colleague or to anyone? I'd love to hear your experience, so please share it through the comment section below. And if you are excited to improve your English more or to enhance your English more, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss my upcoming vlogs where I'm gonna cover or I'm gonna give more tips and tricks on how to improve and enhance your English skills. Okay, once again, thank you so much and have a great day. This is your teacher Josel. Again, I'm gonna need to prepare for my next class. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.